Well, News 6 has been working to drive change in Florida's inept texting and driving laws.
One thing nearly everyone can agree on, texting and driving in a school zone is a terrible idea, but you still cannot get pulled over for doing it.
So News 6's Matt Austin confronted lawmakers about why these bills have not been passing. So Matt, what did you find out?
All right, so in last year's legislative session, a bill to make texting and driving in a school zone a primary offense never even made it out of committee. That means the people you voted for never got a chance to vote for it themselves. So I asked new Speaker of the House, Richard Corcoran, why? And frankly, things just got weird. So listen carefully to his answer and keep in mind, this is the first time I asked him this particular question. Well, let me ask you this. There was a bill filed last year. It said it would make it a primary offense to text and drive in a school zone. That bill did not even get talked about in committee, much less come up for a vote for the people that Floridians voted for. That seems like a common sense bill. Would you back something like that?
You're asking the same question twice or three times or four times. The question...
Well, no, this one's different. This one's in a school zone.
You're asking, oh, a school zone. I thought you were talking about texting again.
Yes, texting and driving in a school zone was the bill last year that never saw the light of day. I mean, just hearing that, I mean, texting and driving in a school zone, that is wrong according to, I would say, a large percentage of people. Do you feel like it's okay to text and drive in a school zone?
What you're asking is, and what's the big problem that's been in those other 40 states? The thing that people are looking and trying to figure out how to do it is the enforcement mechanism. So we already have a law in the books that says distracted driving. So if that person's going through that school zone and they're behaving as someone would in a texting situation,
doing something else, speeding or something else.
No, just distracted in the sense that you would be if you were putting on makeup, or if you were texting and not looking straight ahead. You can get pulled over and you can be ticketed for distracted driving.
And now, did you hear that right? What he said right there is absolutely false. This is the most powerful man in Florida's House of Representatives, and in his answer, he appears to be ignorant of the laws in which you pay him to govern over. I have called a local police chief. I have looked over this law myself. I can confirm you cannot be pulled over for distracted driving in a school zone or anywhere else. This is what we're fighting for. And if you're wondering how big this problem is, at our Driving Change town hall meeting last month, we spoke with a school crossing guard.
Somebody's going to get killed. These children, they don't pay attention.
Yeah.
And even with us as crossing guards, it's very difficult for us to rein them in some days. They're just going to go happy-go-lucky. They're not going to stop to think, I got to make sure these cars are actually stopping. Oh, I got a crossing guard to do that for me. Mm-hmm. Well, we've had guards hit. And not just from texting and driving, but because the drivers aren't paying attention.
So again, what seems like common sense legislation moving nowhere.
So what were you thinking when he said that distracted driving in a school zone is a primary offense, when we all know it's a secondary offense?
Yeah, it was the strangest that, you know, a good journalist would have asked a follow-up question saying, what are you talking about? But it was so out of left field, and I wasn't expecting. It was kind of like if you asked somebody if the sky is blue and they told you it was purple really convincingly. Sure. You would almost think, well, I haven't been outside in a couple of minutes.
Or if Tom's standing in a rainstorm.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Speaker of the House.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed something, but I looked over everything that it makes no sense.
Yeah.
If it were true, we would have nothing to talk about here.
Yeah. Right. So this is what everyone's up against. And I will say, I've been reading comments on our Facebook page, and most people are in agreement that something needs to be done. But there are some people who are saying, okay, you guys are being so political about this. If you want to be a politician, be a politician. Mm-hmm. But it's not about being political or a politician. We're actually trying to help people stay safe.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm a news anchor, you know, but first and foremost, I'm a dad. My kids are going to drive on these roads. Henry's going to be driving on these roads very soon. And nothing seems to be changing. We see the dangers out there every day.
We see the evidence of it. I guess that's what's so frustrating, because we hear from law enforcement agencies, they see it, unfortunately. We see the fatal accidents, we see the injuries.
And they have reached out to us.
And we know that it's a problem. And we're wondering why there is such strong opposition, and we've yet to figure that out, because even companies that may have given these politicians some money, like Verizon, for example, you can go on their website and they are clearly against distracted driving. So you wonder, why are they opposed to it?
I spoke with our political expert, Jim Clark, over the phone. I was asking him the same thing. He says the problem isn't that people are paying them to be against it. He says the problem is no one's paying them to be for it. There's no money in traffic safety laws. There are no lobbyists out there.
They're not going to waste their time writing a law or debating a law unless someone is putting money in their pockets.
That's what people who are in the know have been telling me.
Wow.
Matt, thank you. And of course, you can share your texting and driving story by heading over to clickorlando.com/change, driving change. Read stories from others and tell us yours. You can do that right on our website. Thanks, Matt.
Turning to